Whoa, yo, 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 good evening, and what's up, what's up? This is the international break, and you know how it is. Your boy Mark N is here, just giving you an update on the international news and the scene and what's going on. Football, you know how it is. It's always one way, and it could be always the other way, and sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. And take this time, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. As you see,
Audio Mark X, baby.
you already know, and it's really, really been strange. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of news going on, and it's been the international break, so there's a lot of teams competing. And as you know, there's a lot of different competitions going on, not just Euro qualifications, but there's also been Cup of Nations for Africa qualifications, as well as CONCACAF Nations League, guys. And let's jump into this really quickly if I could get this thing started. Boom, 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 boom. And here it is, guys. Here it is as we get off started with the Euro qualifications. Boom, boom, boom. Right now. And as we can see from the different results here on the Euro qualifications group, you can see that Ukraine drew 0-0 with Italy, Macedonia drew 1-1 with England, Czech Republic 3-0 over Moldova, Albania 0-0 with the Faroe Islands, Northern Ireland 2-0 over Denmark, Slovenia 2-1 over Kazakhstan, San Marino 1, Finland 2, Armenia 1-1 with Wales, Latvia 0, Croatia 2, Belarus 1, Andorra 0, and France with a big scoreline of 14 over Gibraltar, 1-0 to the Netherlands over Ireland, Switzerland and Kosovo settled for a draw, and Romania knocking out Israel. How unfortunate is that, guys? How unfortunate. And as we move along, the French team are celebrating hard, and as well as the Dutch, the Swiss, and the Romanian, because they all qualify for the European tournament soon to be next year. Can't wait to enjoy it myself. Hopefully, we'll be seeing some of the top games. Looking forward to the various teams. And the English have also qualified 3 points with a draw yesterday as well. And they're a record unbeaten. It's been a good start for the Lions from England. Phil Foden and Harry Kane doing the business. Grealish coming on. You know it is. Not very much of a good performance by Marcus Rashford for us United fans, but you know how it goes. Sometimes it's up and down. And Spain as well, Scotland, Turkey reached the Euro 24. Wales win. Poland slip up means that they may not make it. They still have a playoff. And, well, celebrating his goal, but also coming off injured and probably will be out for the until the Christmas break is Gavi for Spain and Barcelona. And as we keep it moving, because this is going to be a short stream, I'm just going to run through these events. Italy has also reached the Euro finals, and you could hold that, Israel. Slovenia and Czech Republic also qualify. England held to the draw, as I was mentioning earlier, and that was a very good victory for the Italians in qualifying. You know, not a victory, but a draw. But at the same time, it feels like a win. And as a fan who supports not only Trinidad and Tobago and Manchester United, but also Italy, it's always good to see when the Italians win. You know, 4 times champions. You know, it's just how it goes. And as we move along, Serbia also reaching the finals. Belgium also sealing top spots. This is exciting. It can't get better, you know. And what can we say? Portugal doing really, really well, really, really well, and not without making a memorable mention to the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo, scoring a brace and scoring another goal in the previous game to help lead the Portuguese to an unbeaten run, staying perfect so far. And as we move on from Euro qualifications, I'm going to jump a little bit into Bowl. As I mentioned, the new dynamic duo of the Southern Conference near my region, Marcelo Bielsa and Darwin Núñez, as they put Argentina and Messi to the sword, as well as Colombia featuring his fellow teammate. Marcelo Bielsa also put Brazil to the sword, and it's a three-way route for them in their current competition standing. Has to be great, has to be great. Memorable moments for the Uruguay fans, And we will move just a little bit north to the CONCACAF region. And as you look at the table, Barbados 4-0, losing 4-0 to Nicaragua. Bermuda 3-1 over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Belize 1-0 over French Guiana. Honduras with a 2-0 victory, shockingly over Mexico, who has been playing poorly since the start of the Nations League campaign. Can't really find in form. I don't know what to say is wrong with the Mexican Federation, guys, but it's not in their, how should I put it, in their DNA to be performing so terribly. Jamaica lost 2-1 to Canada. Anguilla went down 3-0 to Borneo. St. Martin 2-0 to Guadeloupe. And the Virgin Islands managed to get a consolation in their loss 4-1 to Aruba. St. Kitts and Nevis saw a draw to St. Lucia. The USA triumphed over the two-leg tie for the quarterfinals over Trinidad and Tobago 2-0 after the Trinidad and Tobago Soca Warriors won last night at home in Trinidad 2-1. A little bit too late for the Soca Warriors, unable to score the necessary 5 goals to take the team over the line. In terms of, the aggregate scoreline, it was tough for the home side. A tough first leg. The scoreline doesn't really say who the better team was. And if anyone else was watching, they would definitely say the USA only were amazing in the last 8 minutes of the first game, where they won 3-0 at home to a 10-man Trinidad and Tobago. As we move on, Costa Rica 1, Panama 6, Montserrat 2, Dominican Republic 1. And that's the roundup so far for what has been happening with CONCACAF. Now, there are games later on today where Jamaica will also play Canada in the return leg, also Belize, Honduras, and Mexico. So, guys, if you're into CONCACAF football, stay tuned and check it out, because I will bring in you more news on that. And there are more games tonight. And if you're in the region, you could find it broadcast live on YouTube on the CONCACAF station, as well as you could join my watch along, which I'll be doing for all the Trinidad and Tobago games and the Jamaica and Canada games as well. One of my colleagues on the channel, he's a Jamaica fan, and my other colleague lives in Canada, so you already know it's going to be interesting every time there's international break, even though there's no club football, guys. Let's be moving on. And as we move on, guys, I just want to mention that Real Madrid has made contact and has opened talks with De Zerbi ahead of a possible move in summer 2024. Guys, I don't know. Maybe, it would be awesome if he actually goes to Real Madrid. And Brighton might be losing a good coach. They might get Potter back. You never know what happens. Football is strange. But you know what I mean? Leave your comments. Tell me what you think. And I just left this here because I'm a Trinidadian and love the fact that Trinidad beat USA 2-1 last night. I think it would do well for the young team. And I will also go into mentioning some star performances, but not before. Not before. I need to get this to work. I just wanted to show you guys this. It's pretty decent. I'm not sure why I'm not getting it to play right now. Oh man, guys. Set up the slide presentation for you. I thought you'd have got to see this. This young starlet, his name is Frank Sin, and he is very, very talented, guys. And I was hoping to show you a little bit of his abilities with this slide. But for some reason, I'm not getting it to play. So let's just move on, and I will talk on the 27-year-old Rion Moore, Trinidad and Tobago striker, who has been performing really consistently in this run of Nations League campaign, as well as for the country, and in heading into the Gold Cup, as well as World Cup qualifiers for World Cup 2026. And the Trinidad senior striker is hoping to lead his team to the finals for a first time since 2006. Can he do it, guys? I think you should stay tuned. And all foreign clubs interested in an alternative support striker who might also be able to lead the line. He has great hold up play, very good technique, and is a very good finisher. He has a 64% rating so far, and he's ranked fifth in CONCACAF right now in competitions, only behind the USA's Balogun and Canada's Davies, and as well as Jonathan David. My bad, guys. There's a lot to remember right now. I also have to give honorable mention to the player from Scotland in St. Johnstone, Phillips. Jabari Phillips had a start yesterday. Great performance by him. Could have had another goal, but it wasn't to be. And you know what? A decent performance from the young lad. First time I'm getting to watch him play a full 90 minutes for Trinidad and Tobago myself. But I am excited to see him improve as the team also improves around him. And I think he's very decent and would offer a lot going forward for the Trinidadian team. Something of an engine, very good passes. And I think we've been missing this for a very long time. And it's good to see that we have a player of this talent. And I would move on to say that Chelsea officials are very much divided on their choices when it comes to striker this January. Some officials are heavy and interest in Victor Osimhen, while others might be considering a move for Ivan Toney. And this is just some news that's going on. Let me just check this out for 1 second. Guys, what are your thoughts? Are you with me? Come on, leave your comments in. Leave some questions or criticism. Tell me what you like. If you're a Chelsea fan and you don't like what's happening, it would also be good to know, as I am very interested in hearing your opinions and would react to them individually if you give me the chance. Thank you very much. And let's get right back into it as we go into the segment where I'm going to talk to you about some of the young talents emerging right now. And first up, I'm going to talk about Nathaniel James, the young number 9 from Trinidad and Tobago. Very good on the ball, very young, 19 years old, has a lot of potential ahead of him, high ceiling, very good numbers, scored 3 in 4 games in his last outings. And guys, maybe he will be coming to a team near you. I hope to see him get his chance to come to Europe and play some football. It would be nice. I think he deserves the opportunity of some scouts to be giving him a look and should not be allowed to let his talents go to waste. Nathaniel James, folks, Nathaniel James. And this young starlet from Brazil has been coming after Endrick. Young Estevao is very much highlighting the scene in this international break for the young Brazilian under-19 team. And he has scored a hat-trick in his last performance. And guys, I have to say, if you see the highlights, it was scintillating. He is something like a Neymar-esque striker, less flair, but more ability, more goals, elite at finishing. Very young talent, exciting to watch. And as we move on, this young man, Nusa, Arsenal, Man United join race for this Club Brugge teenager who is said to have been linked heavily to a move to Chelsea this January. It is interesting, guys, and this is just me bringing to you, I call it the scouting segment, and I'm going to be bringing to you this once every week. Young talents, exciting talents who are performing really well around the world, from CONCACAF, from CONMEBOL, and from North America, as well as anywhere else. If you know any young talents, please feel free, send me the information and I will put it in my videos. Yes, guys. And as we move along from Nusa, we go to Louis Guilherme. The Chelsea and West Ham have said to have leapfrogged Manchester United in their chase to sign the starlet, as well as Man City and Arsenal for this outstanding 17-year-old ace. This attacking midfielder prodigy from Brazil is very, very good. Plays for Palmeiras, guys. You should be checking him out, as well as Manchester United. There seems to be some interest in this young defender from Italy, as well as other clubs such as Manchester City, Aston Villa, and Arsenal. It is also said that currently Inter Milan are plotting a move for the young talent from Atalanta, who is possibly interested in a move to the Premier League next summer. This is one of my most favorites. Goncalo Ignacio, defender from Benfica, very good talent. I mean, Sporting Lisbon, my bad. Played in the derby against another very talented midfielder from Benfica. This young guy is a defender. He's with a left foot, very good deep lying playmaker. His first option and choice is Manchester United, but also has a lot of interest from Liverpool and Newcastle, while Real Madrid are willing to pay £52 million for his signature. Guys, what are you saying? Kenny Fan TV, I see you're coming in here and you're going to be off to Munich tonight. Yo, Kenny Fan TV, give me a holler when you get to Munich, bro. Maybe we could hook up. How long are you in Munich for, bro? Heard about Nusa. He seems to be a decent player. Yeah. He's very good, bro. He's very good, Jarvis is always talking about him on MUFC Realist TV, guy. So yeah, I've been watching a few highlights. How long you gonna be in Munich, Kenny Fan TV? Yeah, Ignacio is a beast, my bro. Ignacio is a beast of defender. I think he's better than Tabugo, to be fair. But it depends on what the manager wants, you know what I mean? And as I move along, I'm just gonna put this right here to let you know that since Manchester United has already have one half of the Atalanta starring startlet duo of young talents, who's to say we can scrap and sneak and snatch and grab the other one? You know what I mean, guys? Like and share if you like that idea of us getting Hoyland to play agent and get Scalvini to United. As we know, there are news that Rafael Varane is about to be off, or is interested in making a move to the German giants Bayern Munich. And Spurs, hi Job. Spurs are interested in signing the young championship star, the little brother of the none other than the Real Madrid star, Joe Bellingham. And guys, this young talent is very, very exciting, an attacking midfielder, but he's very, very talented. I would say he's almost as good, if not better, than his big brother, but it's left to be seen as the young starlet is making his first season in full starts at Sunderland. But guys, pay attention to the signing because you never know. There's some rumblings that the Manchester United scouting department are eyeing him up and have been ever since they weren't able to get their hands on Jude Bellingham. And let's move on. João Neves, as I was mentioning to you guys earlier, he played in the derby against Goncalo Ignacio, and Bruno Fernandes has been reported as saying he is begging the staff at United to convince not only the owners but the Dutch coach to sign the Portuguese sensation. He's amazing. Bruno says, I don't know if there's a place for him. It depends on the manager's ideas, but it would be amazing to have him at my side playing on the team with me. And I can agree with the Captain Magnifico sentiments exactly, because this young starlet is very, very talented. I happened to watch the derby, and he was very instrumental in the way the team performed. And this brings me to the end of my presentation, guys. I hope you liked it. It's just, a little bit of news, a mumble about, transfers and stuff, possible young talents that might be, being eyed by the various top clubs in Europe, mostly in the Premier League, especially Manchester United. So, guys, if you like this video and you have any of your own ideas and you like these players or you have any more suggestions, leave your comments at the end. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's been your host, Mark N, United Marks. Follow me back, like and subscribe, leave your comments. Kenny Fan TV, thank you for joining me, bro. But I wasn't able to have a show with much interaction. It was just more of information. But catch you next time when you get to Munich, bro. And it's your host. It's been the Mumble, guys. Peace out.